You wouldn't like to find yourself just the same way you are now in 6 years, right?
Yeah.
But how would you know that?
Wouldn't the quality of my life tell?
Picked it up. It's also not nice
To clap. Why don't you ask me, bro? Me, I have like hands that have been working with cement for like a good 10 years of my life.
textures are different.
Yeah, you felt it, ne?
Yeah, I thought.
You can feel good, yeah, like this.
Good in
This yeah, I know that. Like this is a heavy hand.
Now masculinity has a look.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Masculinity. I'm guilty.
It's in the hands.
I'm guilty.
Remember, I don't know if you guys used to do this when they tell your future by just looking at the palm of your hand.
We had one where they
Yes,
where they would.
but I don't know how to read.
Oh, but you have had. Did they tell you about your kids? How many kids you're gonna have? 'Cause that's
They
what-
do that when they like press on this like
Yeah,
that.
that vein, yeah.
Yeah.
And what did they say? How many kids you gonna have?
One.
One.
Yeah.
You want one? Well, your situation definitely one is enough.
More than enough.
One is enough.
Yeah,
Angifuni nix.
we used to have the same thing. I don't even remember how they used to read it, but they used to read it so cool.
Yeah.
Like they used to look somewhere here, going up.
When things didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we grew up.
Yeah, because like now when if they were to read that to you, yeah, you'll be scared the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've watched Game of Thrones?
Yes, I have.
All of it?
Yeah.
There's a part where Cersei, as she was maybe 12, they were playing in the bush with her sisters, and then they told her that you are going to have 3 kids. She went into like that a place where, what is it, a sangom? What is a sangom?
Like
A witch doctor. No.
I think
A seer. Yeah.
See ya.
A seer, in a way, yeah, a seer.
Yeah.
But yeah, a seer.
SEER.
Yeah, like
it's my
you
first time
see.
hearing this. You tough?
As
You,
you
I know. You, if you tough, then I am definitely
You
in
know
the
it.
dark.
I know there's a term for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know this to be the term.
I
Seer. I don't dispute you. I'm not disputing.
Yeah,
I think it's the 1st time I'm hearing this.
I've heard of seer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
seer.
an oracle.
Yeah, those type of
Yeah.
things.
That's the Matrix.
Now when she says oracle, when she said seer, I was like, yes, that. Now you're saying oracle, I'm like, those type of things. Yeah, around
yeah.
there.
A person of supposed supernatural insight.
Yeah.
Who sees visions of the future.
Yeah, that's a seer.
It's a sangoma.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah, no, it's not the same.
White
thing.
and black. Just that's the only difference. Yeah.
The one is negative, the other is
Yeah.
positive. Yeah.
Witchcraft in here, this side is black magic, that side is wizardry, whatever.
Yeah.
It's Harry Potter. They just call it Harry Potter, and we watch it with love
Yeah.
and happiness.
When they
You know?
when they deceiving people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Entertainment is the quickest way, bro, to brainwash people.
That is true. You know, one day, I only tell you,
Facts.
but one day I'm gonna post. I'm gonna have an episode, and
Hey,
a
is that-
solo episode.
I want to know what you think of this.
A solo episode, and the title of that episode would be like, I've been molested. And then I get in.
Have
like,
you?
I've been molested, bro. And then I'll be like, by these celebrities. Growing up, everywhere I go, these people were walking naked. They sold
We are
sex.
going viral on the
They sold sex to me. Guys, if anything, I've seen things I shouldn't have seen when I was 10 years old.
True.
Yeah, in a way, it feels like molestation.
And media is responsible completely.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
take accountability.
yeah.
We should crucify them, and
But so here's the problem. You know the Matrix. The problem with that is
you know it as a concept, or you watched it.
I watched the first one.
Okay.
okay. Or the first installment, because it was like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, the first one, she's right.
Oh,
The trilogy.
like
There's
the
a new
trilogy,
one
like
now,
all of
but
it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a new one now. I'm just asking if she's
Yeah,
watched like
the
all
first
of it.
one. When Neo met it.
When Neo? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was saying, the problem with just fighting these people is you can't necessarily just win. You can't just easily win.
You won't win. I see the
Oh,
easily. No.
You won't even win.
In the way that the winning is defined.
Yeah.
Because it's done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it won't be done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe you're winning the battle. Not
Yeah.
the war.
So as much as you attack them, that attack can easily just change and just cover you,
Swiftly.
and they hide you in the dirt like
Swiftly.
way further.
Yeah.
So
Or
you
they
need to be
make an
smart.
example of you.
You need to be smart about it.
I feel you.
Yeah, you need to be smart about it.
How you say if you want to conquer, you must do it inside out.
Yeah, you must do it from the inside.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I guess
What do you guess?
from the inside does work eventually.
Does it work from the outside?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
I don't know.
Yeah, going against these Kanye. This is the Kanye conversation. These corporations.
Yeah. I mean, I think it also depends who you are also.
Yeah.
And like what power you have. If you're just like a regular person from the outside,
Yeah.
you don't really matter.
Yeah, that's exactly why you can't just. So you see, you have to establish yourself. Even funnier said about that is you're establishing yourself within the bounds of
Yeah.
the system that it is.
Yeah.
And by that, by that definition, that system is grooming you. So it is hard when you get to that point where now you have the power to do it. You're already gone. You're long gone because you've been absorbed.
So we're highlighting grooming. It keeps popping up.
It seems like.
Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Sure. I feel like it's also a very intense conversation also.
Yeah.
Because now you are talking about people's psyches, and grooming takes a very long time. You can't groom overnight. So it's quite messed up, really.
So what do you understand from grooming? So we're having a conversation about this because like narcissism.
Yeah,
Right. Those are words that are used as a negative thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. When they say someone is a narcissist.
Yes.
Right. And I mean, the dictionary is there. We go into those terms just to understand them.
Yeah.
And we learn that there's no negative connotation to it. The same as grooming. So grooming is to educate or prepare someone for a future role.
Yes. I think for me personally, how I have heard grooming in my life is in a negative light.
Right,
Yeah. So obviously I'm going to associate grooming with something really messed up.
Yeah.
Even if in the dictionary might not really mean that, but based off of my experience and what I have been taught or what I've seen grooming to be associated with, that's the meaning I'm going to attach to the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We take things for what we hear them to be.
Yeah.
Hardly do we, okay, this is a new term. Hardly do we go down the rabbit hole. Remember we had the dictionary rabbit hole
Yes.
episode? Yeah, go down.
Hey, that was too deep.
Right. We go.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
I heard you.
You get it? Because the rabbit hole is deep and you go in.
When you have to do that, they don't get it. If you have to.
I'm looking at they're hoping with Naya she caught it.
She caught it. And she didn't catch.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why do you think that is? That we don't take it upon ourselves to validate information?
I think or at least in my case, it's the source that I heard from. I trust
Like how I believed you earlier on about the 10 minutes of sunshine. And I said exactly what she's saying. I'm not gonna validate it.
Yeah.
You are a trusted
So
source.
generally you did what he did.
Facts.
With the information you got, you did what he did with the information he got from you.
Shared,
10 minutes of sunshine.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're just highlighting it. We're not catching you. Yeah, but continue.
But yeah,
The source.
So if I heard from someone that I trust, then I'm not gonna think that maybe there's more to this, or maybe I should like dig a little deeper. That what if this is all that there is?
Yeah. That's how we end up getting right? Excuse the language. From an aerial perspective, where the people that we trust that should lead us, they don't lead us to greener pastures.
But also, I think it depends. Do they know even better? Have they questioned
That is
what was passed on to them? Did they ever question that? So is it like fair to even
judge them.
Yeah.
No, that is right, and I agree with you, but we should put them aside and bring it back to yourself, right? Because
Agreed.
that what if is a very big problem already on its own. Right, the fact that we see what if they also were fed the wrong information, well then is it two blind mice now?
Yeah.
The
type
blind
of-
leading.
the blind leading the blind.
Which it's not going anywhere.
So I always do this. I always take your word for it every time, especially if you're my friend. I will take your word for it. I always leave like a space for the disappointment of what you just told me, because I can guarantee you in the last week you have lied to me, but you don't know. You don't even remember the things you even lied to me about, right? I have lied to you. I really, all of those things. But if you don't take that into consideration, that really people are also vulnerable, any other individual is vulnerable just like us, so it is a bad thing that we actually just took her advice to stand in the sun for 10 minutes and never verified it. That is a problem, because it would be good for us to verify it. But I think in any case it goes to speak to almost everything that a doctor's opinion sometimes could not even be the final opinion. You know, those things, and actually if anything this comes back to the government, that if you let the government do everything for you, you're lost. There's nothing to you that is, you get it.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Are you with us?
Yes.
You get,
Yes, was quick.
I think that I really believe that's so someone even said that we've been, so I listened to this podcast, Philosophize This, and this guy, I forgot who the philosopher was.
Oh, okay.
The philosopher was, you wanted to tell me the host's name. Like, this is Stephen West. Don't no.
And I found it from I took it from you. Now I'm
Like,
out
now
here
you're
telling
me
you.
who's the host. But he was speaking
I know
about
the name, my bad. I know the name because I read through his notes.
Stephen.
Stephen West,
Oh, you read through his notes?
Yeah, so on these episodes, there are notes where it's basically him reading.
It's transcripts. They call them transcripts.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this so that the next time you get it right.
Because I don't come.
The next time when you say it, like, hey, it's called transcripts. That is what I wanted to say also to you earlier, that you have transcripts for like the
Don't
the
they come
shows.
after?
No.
Transcript?
No, transcripts are exactly what you read on or what you say. So
Isn't that
you
just
have-
a script though?
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
a transcript. What is
So it's a form of a script.
Like
Transcript.
a script, like a short, and you know what?
Because I was thinking a transcript comes after.
Yeah, maybe do you want to check for us?
Yeah, let me actually.
But when you said isn't it a script, it's like, it's a transcript.
Yeah, because they say it's a transcript there.
Yeah, the keyword trans.
Yeah, it sounds so the Bible is a transcript.
Yeah.
Ne, you know this?
I don't know.
It's not a
bro.
script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, Bible is an
Hey,
author.
I hope if this goes online, I hope it's true. I hope really a Bible is a transcript. But I remember people were saying transcripts of whatever.
Oh yeah,
transcripts
no,
of.
a transcript does come after. A transcript marks the script with speakers and timestamps.
You don't have to finish. He's wrong. He knows. It's
So
not
I'm
going
wrong.
online.
Oh, Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was reading while you guys.
Yeah,
were.
got you.
Okay,
I've
cool.
already sorted him out. He's nice where he's chilling. Definitely not gonna chop that out.
What am I gonna do with my life? I'm wrong.
It was in this moment
I caught
that he knew.
I was caught. I was caught wrong on the internet, online.
On the internet.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it is
Yeah.
what it
Okay.
is.
Then transcripts come after. Yeah. Well, I guess then the Bible is the transcript as well,
I guess so.
because there's timestamps, right?
Yeah, I mean, I always thought.
When I relax.
when she, anytime she hears the word "krr," hey, it's gone.
B.
Like, hey, you better not.
hey, I'm here for it.
You better not be speaking about what I think you're speaking about. Yeah, because we know when like a lot of when you left. Hey, we
was
had
crazy.
quite a debate around that.
Yeah, around that. I
'Cause,
can
hey,
imagine.
I'm out here telling our friend there that, hey, you need to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
you almost died. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably sitting there watching us. Hey, they laugh a lot.
It's a good thing, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like I laugh a lot, actually.
It's a good
on
thing.
episodes. I feel like I laugh more than
no,
him.
you do laugh more than me. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. But also, I laugh at stupid things. So don't mind me when
So
things.
if you laugh at stupid things, what do I laugh at? Considering I laugh a lot.
So you don't laugh at stupid things all the time. So I laugh at stupid things only.
Okay. So
My
high
li-
level joke, no.
Yeah, high level jokes. Yeah, you see now you're laughing and I'm not laughing.
Because it's a high level joke. Yes, no.
I know, man.
not
Like
the-
really, me, I would laugh at someone falling. That's
Facts.
that's comedy. That's
Most of
classic
us
for me.
would.
That's classic. Yeah, I
This
know.
way I don't laugh.
Yes, no, you do laugh. That's what I'm saying. You
Okay.
laugh at everything.
But that's
I
what I
laugh
said. You
at
said not at the stupid things.
me. I said I laugh at the stupid things only.
Oh,
Yeah, so only on my side.
yeah.
Yeah, you laugh at everything else, including.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
So where to from here? No, 10 minutes of sunshine. What do you
Yeah.
learn?
What-
What did you learn?
What do
What
I
did you learn?
today?
Yeah, I mean, you said
Yo,
we should have had
I
our
can't
guest
believe
earlier.
we have you for the
Yeah.
whole day.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
really wish he came earlier
Why?
because he was very insightful.
Why?
I mean,
That's what they encourage kids to do, right?
yeah,
What?
Ask whys.
yeah,
Yo, how many whys are you gonna answer? Why?
as much as I can.
Okay, let's see how
So yeah,
that goes.
so I just felt like he was just really insightful. That like because of his age, it comes with like a different perspective that like I don't have,
Yeah.
and I won't have until I put in more time.
And so you live some more.
Yeah, and I know life better.
Okay. So what, you consider yourself relatively young? You know how old? He's 6 years older than you.
Who you?
Him.
Really?
Yeah, right. So does it disprove your thoughts now?
Is it?
No,
do you
I-
mean that you need 6 years? Is it after 6 years you're gonna be?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the goal. After 6 years, and if I'm still the same, then like I should be worried.
Yeah, actually, you should.
I should be very worried.
Even after 30 days.
Exactly.
But how would you know? How would you know that you're not? So I don't believe that there's anyone who hasn't grown. So you are literally always going. You are literally never gonna be yourself. What's this? You're literally never gonna be your old self in any case.
Yes.
Every second anything passes, you are someone new.
Yeah.
But still yourself. But you're not the previous person.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to know if you stayed the same?
If you
So you're
stayed the
saying
same.
So you're saying you wouldn't like to find yourself just the same way you are now in 6 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how would you know that?
Wouldn't the quality of my life tell?
I would push it as far as the thoughts. quality of your thoughts.
Tell who
Yeah,
you.
or like
Her.
not even just like the quality of my thoughts, but the quality of my relationships, the quality of even like my finances. In 6 years I should be making better financial decisions than I am right now, you know. So I think that's the best way to actually tell the difference, because 6 years ago I know that my relationships were definitely not what they are now. Neither were my finances.
I want to agree, but disagree at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's what I think. For starters, if your financial decisions are bad now, then you know what you need to do, and that cannot wait for another 6 more years or anything like that. So the only part that you can grow on is the things that you know. The things you don't know, those are gonna be fine. But if now you already know the things that you are doing bad, there is no time better than now to change it.
100%.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna wait 6 years and then
to make sure you're
oh, maybe I should work on this. No, but like I said, it's like a gradual thing. You know, at the end of the day, if I want a 6-pack, I can't build a 6-pack.
4-pack.
For women.
Yeah, I've never seen a 6-pack on girls.
I can't build it overnight. It's gonna take time.
Yeah, but then
depends who you're
that is I would also think that is different to what I was saying. Because if you are working on it already, then that's much different than thinking that you're gonna work on it when you're thinking. And if you are working on it, you might as well be it.
I think maybe what you're talking about is the action now, and I'm talking about like the results.
The reflection also. 6 years later, reflecting back.
Yeah.
So I was thinking you took the abstract element of it and made it literal. Right, when you were having that conversation of if now is now, there's no better time. Yeah, on a different conversation now, but it'll take you a certain period of time to be able to reflect.
That's why I'm saying if you are working on it, then you might as well be it than if you are not working on it at all. So now is the time. But if you are working on it, so now if you have already started working on it, you are it, right?
Becoming, being and becoming.
Yeah, which is being and becoming. But if it's a thing of, so say now you have a homework and you're gonna do it tomorrow, that is different to working on it but you complete it tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's how I was putting it. Like to yours.
Yeah.
So maybe I understood it wrong.
Yeah. Well, it takes. You're right, bro. It takes. For me, I think you need the time. I always say time is the best storyteller. Right? Give time to tell.
Yeah.
It will tell. It'll uncover the the wolves that are in sheepskin.
Yeah.
Right. Just give it time.
Oh, absolutely.
Personal experience?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what do you make of that? What do you make of learning that people are wolves? Are you not taking the accountability? Because at the end of the day, we pick the people, right?
Yes.
And we give consent to the friendships.
Yeah, 100%.
So does it say something about us, or it says a lot about the people that you keep around?
I think, or at least in my perspective, I think it's fair to acknowledge that I see what is presented to me also.
Yeah.
And I don't know a lot about you. I don't know your history and whatnot, and I'm still getting to know you and whatnot. And also the things I'm willing to accept in that relationship or that friendship.
Yeah.
That I might not really classify that as, oh, this is like wolf behavior.
Yeah.
It's just like, maybe I just really want a friend, and this is what friendships mean.
So it still comes back to your desperation.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
Yeah.
So whether this person is presenting this, your desperation could cloud.
Absolutely, yeah.
I believe people show us who they are.
Yeah.
You might not be paying
immediately.
attention. Yeah.
I don't think I'm that observant to really acknowledge or
pick it
see,
up, yeah.
to pick it up.
Yeah, we just make excuses for people. We have a tendency of doing that.
Yeah.
Because one, you really need a friend.
Yeah.
You want the relationship to work. You have abandonment issues. You know, those kinds of things that I can't be wrong again.
One of the other examples was that in this country, we are full of nice people. You remember when I was saying this around like that whole show where they ask you guys if you to exchange phones and stuff, and then you don't say no, but you want to say no. But because
When everything in you
Yeah.
says say no.
yeah,
But that's also another thing. It's like there's a pressure added with that. I don't think if there was a camera in front of a lot of these people that they would feel the need to go, oh, okay, yeah, let me show this person my but because there's a camera and like, oh, eyes on me,
yeah.
then okay, yeah, it's fine, like check out my phone.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing about that is there are people who said no, who have said no, and we will never see their videos.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's true.
Yeah, just like maybe there are also some people who have said yes, but they didn't cheat, and the show just ended because they
It's not about that.
It's not about that. It's always about finding the ones who do cheat.
Because that's what makes the content.
Yeah, and then
Sad.
that type of content, when it goes out, I guess, and then you see it, you never see the people who said no, and you never see the people who have passed that test. The only thing you have, just like the term grooming, the only thing you have is what you have been presented with, right?
Yeah.
And I guess if there's no critical thinking around that, then you're letting people decide for you in a way.
Yeah, I don't know what to call this, but I recently heard of an experiment, right? There were 4 monkeys. Yeah, 4 monkeys that were in a cage, and just at the roof there was a banana hanging, and each time the monkeys would try to reach for the banana, they would be splashed by water, right? Like really hard.
Yeah.
That the force was just aggressive. That each time when the monkey would go, the 3 monkeys would fight the monkey not to go
Yeah.
collect the banana, right? Because they knew what was coming as some
So
form of
would
punishment.
it spread onto all the monkeys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they start as an experiment. They take 2 monkeys out, they bring in 2 new monkeys. So there's 4 old, 4 new, right? And then the new want the banana, and then as they try to reach the 2 old the 2 old monkeys would pull the other monkeys down, right? So much so that every time when they think of doing that, they think of these ones.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know, and then they take the 2 old ones. They bring in 2 new more monkeys, and then we have the ones that came in later.
Yeah.
So the new ones, when they do that, right, these 2 fight,
Yeah.
bring these ones down, and then they take out the 2, so on and on and on. And by the time I guess the experiment is done, no one knows why we shouldn't go for the banana, but we know that when you
Someone must push it down.
someone's gonna pull you down. And that's how the world is,
Yeah.
right? Because information is chosen. Like the attention, the amount of detail that they pay to the information that goes out
Yeah.
or leaks.
In Tsonga, there's a word, shayila. It's a taboo. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure back then they had explanations, but
Yeah.
now there's no explanation anymore.
We are a
say it's
generation that
taboo.
doesn't have
They
explanation.
say it's a taboo, and when you ask what is the taboo, they'll be like, don't ask questions about the
Facts.
taboo.
Yeah.
Facts.
You have that in your culture as well. that
Yeah.
Don't pour water on people. It's a taboo. And then when you ask like what is the problem around that, they don't tell you. They just tell you not to ask questions about it. That is what the
And
monkeys
they
are
get
doing.
frustrated. That's also
Yeah,
the
they
other
actually
thing.
get
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah, when you don't know.
Yeah, I think they're angry because they don't know either.
That's what I'm saying. It comes from that. Why else would you get angry?
Yeah, because they are angry. They get so angry. Like in any case, because we are being told by. I was told by my grandma.
Yeah.
My granddad. Those type of people where you don't do the wise. What is white doing there? And it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's very, very interesting because that is how society has been.
It is. That's how it is in real time.
Yeah, actually.
That's how everything is right now. If you dare to challenge, if you dare to step a different direction.
And it also takes me to your to what you said last time, where you said what you said. Now I forgot.
I hate that.
What did I say?
You said
I hate
something
that.
nice.
I hate when you have a thought and then
It just flies.
as if
As if
were
it
you
was-
trying to check.
as if the thought can live It's somewhere there, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, you don't have the time to look.
You take two steps forward and one step back.
Yeah.
Right? That is
When we are out there.
Yeah, and in any case, I believe that has never changed since the dawn of society. I really believe so.
One step forward, two
One
steps
step,
back.
one step forward, two steps back, and I also believe that the more things change, the more they stay the same. So nothing has really changed, but things have changed.
I feel you.
Yeah, I think it's just the same thing. Now it's gotten to a point even now when we have problems with social media. They had problems with other things, but it was kind of the same battle
Yeah.
in a way.
I feel
Yeah.
when you say that, I'm thinking of an image where they said back in the days that newspapers. I
Yeah,
don't know if you've seen that image. Well, it wasn't. It was an image back then. It's probably called a meme now. But so how people are on their phones right now, where it's in a public setting, everyone is looking at their phone. There's equally a scenario where people were
in the
had
trains, in newspapers, all of them.
So the more things change,
The more they stay the
the
same.
more they stay the same kind of.
Yeah, that is actually how I look at it, and that is even with like these taboos that they tell us not to do. They've also just it's two new monkeys now telling the new the
yeah.
old new ones that don't know anything about it
Yeah,
to not do it.
we don't do that.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, why don't we challenge that then?
that is a
Like,
very
why is
interesting
it-
question.
Yeah.
So I can answer that. It is not easy to fight in the system. It's not easy to fight the system. So you know what I thought when I thought about what created the system? I believe that generally humans didn't consciously create a system. They didn't like, let's create the system and make it like this. They've created ways of living. Those ways built a system.
Yeah.
But really, it was a thing of you create something you don't even know would have a consequence or was even going to be created in the first place.
Are you saying it's a consequence of that?
Yeah, but you didn't even think of it. No one even thought of that consequence. It is a consequence now, but that is what I believe a system is.
Yeah.
And it's hard to challenge that because that's life.
So there are no guardians of the system.
Nope. Even the 1% is part of the system. I believe that.
And
You are placed as the 1% in any case. It might not be by people, but the system has placed you to be that.
I'm interested to know what do you think.
About all of this.
Yeah, because I'm completely on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the other side of the coin with the sentiment that you're
Yeah.
sharing now. Yeah. What do you think?
I see what you're saying. I do think people created systems because in how I see it, for there to be order, there needs to be systems. But I also get what you mean when you say like people didn't really anticipate the repercussions of it. And also throughout like humanity, it's not just like one system. There are like so many
Plenty. Yeah.
happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So I get how that just all conflicts with one another, and yeah.
So which one do you think it is?
What
Do
the,
you think people built the system?
I do think people build systems.
Okay. What do you think?
I agree with as a consequence. Yeah. I mean, I have that thinking all the time.
Yeah.
Where you could be same way how they want to build a railway if they haven't a railway from South Africa to China for goods and services, right?
Yeah.
They want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea is to do that. That's what we meant.
So
But-
a railway is from South Africa to Cairo, actually. The one
yeah.
to China, because it has to pass by people's thing is it's harder.
People's
People's territories.
okay.
Yeah, so it's harder.
Alright,
Because
yeah.
it has to pass by Europe. There's no other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, but
Yeah, so
anyway,
as a
that is
consequence-
not even the part. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. As a
continue.
consequence,
Yeah.
illicit goods are transported. Does that make sense? Yeah, I understand that from that. Okay. I also understand because I use it that you could be solving a problem, but in solving a problem, you're creating
Creating
a new.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The solution gives birth to a problem.
Yeah. So the system is there because we are social beings, and there is nothing we can do about it. So there is nothing bad or good about the system. The system is just a system. That's how I interpret it. There is nothing good. The system is not good. The system is not bad, because as much as the system does bad, it does good, and as much as it does good, it does bad. So to just say that the system is bad,
Wouldn't it also just be your perspective as to where in the system you're placed?
yeah, I think it doesn't matter where you're placed. The system does something for you, good or bad, good and bad, if anything.